It's still early. Where to now?
The taste of celestial. The sea is right here.
It's still early. Where to now? Noise.
What's wrong? I'm busy. There's a lot going on in the city and I've...
Mister, we're sorry to bother.
Wait, Lady Castors. Did Lady Aglaia send...
Keep your cool, Titus. I'm Anaxagoras from the Grove of a few days ago.
Wait. That's no shocker. At his age, he was due for the River of Souls any time. Just up and left me behind. That old man. I've been telling him for ages to stay in the Holy City and enjoy his retirement. But no, still wouldn't budge after all those arguments. That stubborn old thing. I already got him a retirement home and was waiting for him to come around. All my effort is wasted now, and he didn't even give me a chance to say goodbye. That bull-headed old man.
Oh, hello, young ones.
Are you the father of Kenani?
Ah, yes. Did my, alas, forgive this old brain of mine. Both of my daughters graduated long ago, and... What's the matter, young one? If they refuse to apologize, just let me know. Their old dad...
What should we do?
Mr. Fabio. The Black Tide took Kenani and Artakama.
What?
They fought until their last breath against the Black Tide to defend the Grove. As the Chrysos heir stationed at the Grove, I failed to protect them. Mr. Fabio, if you're upset.
Don't put it that way. Even if my Artakama wasn't one of the Chrysos heirs mentioned in the prophecy, she was still a heroine, wasn't she?
Hello. And you are?
Hello. If...
Yes. Oh,
Ma'am. Kellen...
so...
Huh?
Yes. He managed to protect Cersei's core flame, at the cost of his life.
I see.
Please let...
I come from Kremnos. Death... And you know, Kalinicus. Even though he was a scholar, he'd always ask... I've been prepared for this for a long time. In times like these, any ordinary...
I'm really...
There's nothing to be sorry for. I was once a warrior. With the coming coronation of the new king of Kremnos.
That is it. That's all.
Good work, miss. And...
Let's go. Take me...
all right. I'll...
Prefer an E?
Miss Casterus, my lady, you're back.
Hello. We have an important matter to discuss with Lady Aglaya. May we trouble you to inform her of our presence?
My apologies, Miss Casterus. Lady Aglaya has just informed me that she has no time to receive anyone at the moment.
That's just great. She refuses to even see me. Answer me this, friend. Did Aglaya order you to take me directly to prison?
Who are you?
Please don't jest. It's possible that she really is busy. Let's wait here a moment, and I'll try to contact her using the slate.
It's fortunate we don't have to confront that woman while I'm hauling around this sick body. Castorus, and this friend I haven't gotten the chance to know, I'll take my leave for today. That Titan made a myriad of
Please be careful. Akuma isn't the Grove. This place...
is covered by her golden... Don't worry. As I said...
Miss, so many unexpected things happened. Please do not underestimate. The Black Tide is not just an enemy of Aknegador's core flame. Now since the trial of strife is imminent. Lady Treeby once traveled across thousands of cities in Amphorius to repel the Black Tide. But even they have no recollection of this. As for me, I detected a strong... Speaking of Thanatos, Miss, there is something else I wish to verify with you. You must have an idea of the... Yet when you caught me in the Grove, I'm curious why you... My apologies for the abrupt question. Miss, you must be tired after being on the move these past few days. Please set aside the tragedy at the Grove for now.
Trian?
What's wrong? Is there trouble at the Grove?
Yes, I sensed something. It was fleeting, but very strong. It feels like they're in some big trouble. Trian used the Century Gate again.
Can you see what's actually happening?
No, it's fuzzy like always. But the enemy's aura has disappeared. Maybe they've moved to a safe place?
Let's hope that it's just a false alarm. We should place our trust in her and Castorus, teacher. They will keep Trian safe.
Peggy, you're talking like we're little kids. One day, Trian will reach her limit, and Treeby will take on the role of gatekeeper from her. We are all aware of that. I am just a little concerned about her state of mind. Trian was already unable to speak, even in short sentences when they left. We want to say a proper goodbye at the very...
I will pray with you.
Thanks. And Aggie, it looks like we will need you to come with us to the bath. It feels like neither of us have... It's time to head out with the West Wind!
All right.
Treeby promises you... Here's really hot and heavy. Has it always been like this? Is someone injured? What happened here?
Watch out! Watch out! For the Kremnoan!
Kremnoan? This is their doing?
Aggie, now's not the time to dwell on that. Let's help the injured people first.
Excuse me, coming through. Oh, you two are here as well. That's a relief.
Even the Twilight Courtyard is involved? What in the world happened here?
I actually just came to relax. But as soon as I got here, I saw all these people lying on the ground. I've examined them, and they don't seem to be seriously ill. It feels like they've just been...
Multiple individuals fainting simultaneously?
He disappeared.
Let these people rest.
Have you thought of something, Aggie?
Yes. While their intentions elude me.
Oh, this many people?
This is all you...
Snowy!
The culprit is Mightimos. Oh.
Z, what did you do to everybody?
It's just another duel where I claimed victory.
Duel?
As I expected. On the surface, these two are the mightiest warriors in the Holy City, but they're still impulsive youths at heart. Speak up, Mighty. Tell us exactly what kind of foolishness you and Finan indulged in this time.
Am I seeing things? Is the magnificent deliverer finally deigning to step outside? What kind of response is that?
Nothing. I was just imitating your usual response. I don't feel anything special from you. Have you passed the demigod trial?
The ritual hasn't reopened yet. In case you forgot, it hasn't been that long since I pulled...
I didn't forget.
Then, you're welcome.
In twilight's last gleam, Makima stands bold. Her walls sturdy, tales untold. Dreaming of her fruitful gardens, pilgrims arrive from distant lands. Yet little do they know that they will step into flames, fuel to the fire, a burning brand.
What are you playing at this time?
I just felt like reciting a few lines of poetry. Surely the Crown Prince of Kremnos knows how to appreciate poetry, right?
Kremnoans steer clear of such weak literature. But my library doesn't lack collections of this kind.
These lines express the poet's yearning for their home. Just as
I know how to interpret poetry, Haikis.
There's no point in pretending to be profound, my friend. Thank you for helping me out when I was in a tight spot, but it seems to me that you aren't prepared for the trial either.
Don't compare your situation with mine. My people are still relying on me. I can't ascend to godhood on my own without first resolving their issues.
So, are you suggesting that you, the mighty Mightimos, and the heir to the throne of Kremnos, wish to defy tradition that has endured among your people for millennia?
Still thinking about what I should do.
Never mind. It's probably not my place to offer you counsel. An idea does strike me, though.
Go ahead. Let's see what terrible ideas you've come up with this time.
Maybe we both need to relieve some stress. Come, Mightimos, let's recommence our previous competition. This time, we'll see who can stay in the super hot bath for longer. What? Are you chickening out?
The phrase chickening out does not exist in the Kremnoan language. Looks like I'll have to teach you some royal etiquette today.
And thus, with unparalleled resolve, the two warriors' determination, even since we can't see what's happening in the... Do you recall the legend of the Gorgo lion, mentioned by long before the dawn? For tens of thousands of years, without respite, the two it fixated on its rival's fleeing form in the chase. It set its sights on the other's neck. It was stuck in a corner. It had nowhere to escape. On the land of Amphorius, some lives meet their end at dusk, some end at last.
My lords, would you like me to reduce the temperature a little?
What? You're chickening out already?
Get lost.
Are you asking me to get lost?
Whatever.
Oh, please forget my presumptuousness, my lords.
What a spectacle of folly.
This is what you get for daring to challenge a Kremnoan without understanding your own place.
What I'm saying is, your little game...
We will personally escort back home the customers left awestruck by our formidable presence.
Listen, you're wearing way less than I am.
Is this the latest trend now? Getting into the baths?
Don't look at me like that. It was he.
Very well. Let us bring... Alas, the flame chase journey is destined.
But thanks to those two, we just had quite the commotion.
Such an empty bath isn't... I was looking forward to unwinding after work. I'd be delighted to accept your invitation, Lady Treat.
How about we go to the biggest bath?
Let me check. The water...
So, how is the...
Lady Treeby, aren't you going to soak in the bath?
We will have to pass.
Please understand that she can no longer endure the heat of...
Oh.
Are you curious about us, Hyacinth?
I am, but something tells me that it might be better to...
Don't get all nervous. It's not something we can't discuss. The truth is, a long, long time ago, we were a mature adult just like then because of reasons. And in return, the price we had to pay was the splitting of our soul.
Each opening of the Century Gate intensifies the strain on Treeby and...
We don't know what awaits us at the end either. But anyway, that's why we've turned into children.
In that case, when you opened that giant
Well, there's no way around it. We all know that the flame
Maybe we can find a way to fix it. We will do everything we can.
So your first reaction is, in fact, I look forward to your good...
Something's... Wait, no. It's Trinan. Trinan is...
I win this round of escorting the bathers home.
How does one contender alone make a valid competition?
Offering a compliment or two wouldn't be the end of you, you know. What is that word? Is that your native tongue?
It means hyena. I'm likening you to a weak hyena. By the way, you emphasize the...
Though we've been acquainted for some time, I have rarely heard you talk in the ancient tongue.
It's because I'm not exactly a master at it either. I can listen and read just fine, but when it comes to writing...
You can write?
You speak as if you don't have a brain.
That was in jest. I understand. After all, you...
Worry about yourself first, deliverer. You also never mention your home.
Well, it's because there isn't much to say. Ides Elysiae is simply a tiny village that disappeared many years. The only times I get to see it are in my dreams. And in the trial from the Lance of Fury.
I knew it.
Yes. I saw it all. Ides Elysiae ablaze. A blood-red half-sun hung in the sky. Just like killed Cyrene. But I saw its form this time. I fought it in the trial. But even though I've been fighting, improving, and resolutely getting...
You were blinded by hatred, and almost lost yourself in that trial.
That's right. And that's why I am truly thankful to you.
You finally picked up some manners. Better late than never.
Then what about you, Mighty? What did you see in that trial?
There is no word for fear in the Kremnoan language.
I'm getting the feeling that your language has no words at all.
But to answer your question, I saw Akuma in the trial. As well as... Hephaestion. Perdiccas. Ionius. Told me we faced life and death together during our days in exile. Those 10 years were arduous, yet filled with moments worth treasuring. The wind in the wilds of Amphorius smelled like rust. Hephaestion would always tease me about adding goat milk to the honey brew. Perdiccas was an expert in concocting medicines, delving into all those strange folk remedies. Ionius was a swift runner, and our most reliable messenger. Ptolemy was a real bookworm, always spouting off in chapters and verses. When we left Kremnos, he made off with a stack of ancient tomes.
This is the first time I've heard you mention these 5. And...
They died on the battlefield before the Kremnoan detachment managed to join Akuma. Perdiccas was the first to go. He was shot in the stomach by a poisonous arrow from the people of Ladon in the 2nd month of cultivation.
Midamos, do not mourn. I have achieved honor by bestowing an...
Leonius died in the 5th winter.
Idonia?
Yes. They cornered us in the bottomless swamp. Leonius covered for our retreat. And they cut his legs off.
This is perfect. Midamos, I can finally deliver the news.
20 dusks later, we finally breached the walls of Idonia and entertained the usurper's plea for peace. However, Ptolemy and his cavalry met their end before they could even relish our triumph. Those obelisks that collapsed. Then, our enemies.
Midamos.
And at last, he hid his condition from...
A Kremnoan.
Hephaestion.
No need.
Farewell, my dear friend.
What a grave trial indeed. Now I understand why you see immortality.
My father threw me into following his demise. I considered leading my against the dissent of many, Crateros included. The instant of strife shall inevitably arrive.
If you take over so you hesitate because you think leaving your people in the Holy City...
I don't know, but I have never been...
Your predicament is truly I don't know how I can give you any useful advice. Maybe, and that teacher of yours...
Dee, we've got to...
Lady Tribby, what's making you so flustered?
Hurry up and go save Trina! She got abducted by Crateros!
Crateros! What's going on?
Mighty. It seems I was the one who exposed my vulnerabilities first.
Aglaya, I demand...
This man abducted Trinan by force, and forced her to bring him to the vortex of Genesis. He then brazenly stepped into the trial of the Lance of Fury, and naturally failed.
She telling the truth?
Because I don't want to wait anymore. Your hesitation made me desperate. If you want to run away from your destiny to become king, then keep running.
Age has blinded you, teacher. Can't you see that I'm hesitating because of this very recklessness?
Crateros, do you truly believe you're worthy of entering the trial? To blaspheme against the prophecy? Does the mission we Chrysos heirs bear seem like child's play to you?
Do you know how the Kremnoans see you, Aglaya? You're a hypocrite and a megalomaniac. The prophecy of Genesis and the Flame Chase journey are just excuses for you to seize power.
Silence, Crateros. Do you even know what you're saying?
Are you defending this woman, Mighty Mos? How many wars did people start because of her and her so-called prophecy? How many cities fell in the past millennium? Their people massacring each other. Even if this so-called Genesis really exists, will there be a place for the
Are you done talking? By agreement between the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Elders, those who trespass upon the vortex of Genesis need not be tried by the Council. I am allowed to pass judgment alone. Crateros, your actions are unforgivable. I hereby sentence you.
Aggie, wait! We have a proposal! Someone... Lord Crateros did not use violence to harm us. Please, Aglaya.
I'm listening.
I'm sorry, Lord Crateros. We were so preoccupied with deciphering the fragments of prophecy that we wish to earn your trust and those of...
How are you going to show me something that has no form?
You've heard about that Outlander, right? She has somehow made a connection with... You will ask for her aid. Tomorrow...
A fair proposal. I accept.
Until then, you will be stripped of your freedom. That is my one condition, and I will brook no...
It is not the first time I've been made someone else's prisoner. Do as you please, demigod.
Teacher.
Forgive me, young master. Ever since your father died, our people in...
This obsession for returning home has become a sickness for our people. Wise as you are...
You have a clear head, which is why you're also incomparably alone. If you're truly just as you did...
A fierce fighter. I did not expect to fulfill your duty as the victor.
Warrior.
As if
you have any honor, listen closely. I am the leader of the Kremnoan detachment. I'm here to finish you.
It's you.
Defy. As for you, Haikus! No. All I want...
Put the wall.
I'll kill him, the son of God! Kratarov, he said the Grand Craftsman Cartonus might have some suggestions. Grand Craftsman.
King of Kremno.
You knew I was coming?
Your matters, I've heard. The path forward you seek. But before that...
What's this?
A signet ring. For the King of Kremnos.
What? Mother threw it in.
A long time to fish out it took. Very fortunate.
I can hardly imagine how much patience and courage it must have taken to find such a small...
Gratitude there is no need for. Repayment questions you bring with you.
Fate I've always denied. It's finally by all rights. I should accept Strife's authority. It would make everyone happy. The Chrysos heirs, the Council of Elders, the Kremnoans. Even the bards who will write it all into song.
Yet hesitate still, you do.
Because of my people. They men, women, the elderly or children. Hearts of all Kremnoans yearn for home. They've all been waiting for this day. For the day their king returns. Children of Strife would then be able to go home and embrace the old traditions. Never mind that most of them have...
This is...
The Kremnoans have been trapped in a cycle of... I accept that fate. And become the totem of strife. That lead my people...
A different kind.
Oh. Now what did you dream about, my darling Trebios?
I had a dream that I turned into many me's. Then we made them...
Well, that sounds like a lovely dream.
Yeah! The ocean and the sky were really, really dark. But there were so many. The ocean wind blew us onto an island where the winds...
Giannis's holy maidens can receive guidance from the god of... What's wrong, Trebios?
Because on that same island, I saw the mountain. Then there was a... Mama?
Yes. Unfortunately, it does exist in Amphorius. But we call it the Black Tide, though it has nothing to do with water. It has no shape or form, but it...
Oh, the Black Tide...
Of course, my dear. You only need to behave well and listen to what the adults tell you. Study all the knowledge and etiquette you need, then grow up and become a proper holy maiden. The divine Giannis will then give you guidance and help you light the way for the people.
Wow, I'm gonna eat a lot and study a lot and become a holy maiden. But Mama, you said the Black Tide can swallow up Titans too.
If that happens, then the Holy Maiden will...
Yeah!
But one person alone is not enough.
Friends? Are they also like me and Mom?
They might not, but they'll certainly be just as smart and kind as you.
Mama? Am I dreaming?
Don't be silly, dear. Of course you're not dreaming. I've always been by your side.
What?
Now be a good girl and call your friends over too. Well, let's play hide and seek, just like we used to, okay? My Trebios is the smartest girl. I'm sure you remember where everyone is hiding.
voice sounds so far away. I don't remember. Who am I looking for?
Your friends, who will chase the black tide away alongside you, of course.
Is this... Use the spindle to connect them.
There will be an amazing captain on that big ship. She's cheerful, optimistic.
Wow, that's amazing!
Of course you can. But you'll find someone else who's better for the job. I think that person lives in a There's a noble girl there who's very...
Just like Mama?
Perhaps. But before we find the captain, the ship also needs someone who can navigate it.
I know! She's... Trivy! I named this doll... after myself? I don't remember it all. It's packed full. Mama must... All the words are... That chest! You can't lock me away! Huh? Oh, it's holding a... sword.
Many years later, many brave warriors...
Ooh, I can learn how to fight too!
Silly girl. You're Yanisopoulos' holy maiden.
Alright.
I believe one warrior hails from a lovely village where bulrushes flourish, while another comes from a
In that case, let Trianne fight fighters this way. They'll always stay on course. How could I have known the name Trianne back then? Was it just a coincidence? Learning can change your destiny.
When navigating at sea, you need to know both astronomy and geography.
Isn't Yanis's not...
Oh, sweetie. The ocean isn't like the land. It's easy to get lost.
Alright. Even though my brain is already...
Circe's also favors children who...
I want to be a teacher too! Oh, wait. I'm super duper...
Why not? But if you're going to be a teacher, you might need to tone down that hyper energy of yours.
Then... Trinan can do it! Mama and the others always said that I had it... But now...
Come, let's line them up. Now, Trebios, set them on this music box and let them compose a...
Music box?
Sweetheart, are you still groggy from your nap?
I... invent?
Oh, my lovely Trebi. You're usually so bright. What's got... Well, you might as well see for...
Put the dough... It's rotating. And I can hear something.
That's right. It's a music box. If you place the dolls in the right spots, it will start rotating and play beautiful music. Out of all your inventions, this one is my favorite. It's all right, my child. I'll sing along to the happiness abounded in this lush land by God's chosen. Giant 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads that they declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon them. Thus you and I were created, with words and song. Thus create, O great Kephale, with light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders. Golden blood spills unto the land, converging into a boiling river that flows to the heroic heirs of this world.
What's going on?
Oh yes, please long years. In the black mist, as death and fate draw close. On the bloodied earth, the living dead, the ghosts. What is this for? mirrors your maze-like face. What is this world? A silent lament without a trace. What is the past? Wandering ghosts that linger. What is the future? Souls scattered by fate's finger. What is the start? A voyage born in solitude. What is the end? The spirit lonely and subdued. Then subdued. Then subdued. 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 This is the sacrifice of a holy maiden. You won't make it to the end. Only one person can.
No, it's fine if we can't reach the end. Our minds are made up.
Go. Get your farewell streets. Time is running out. Leave you, but remember this. Trivios. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Since your mind is made up, then traverse the black tide. I shall see you tomorrow, my dearest Trivios.
Are we?
Did you have a nightmare?
Maybe. But it's been a long time since we had any dreams.
It's not yet the entry hour. You still have plenty of... It must be that reckless Kremnoan soldier who startled Treeman. And you as well.
Aggie, cut it out with this...
I'm just kidding. If I were serious, I wouldn't have waited until now.
Do you want to talk about the dream? Keeping it bottled up is not good for your health.
We had a dream about Mama. The dream itself was nothing. It's just the timing that feels a bit unsettling.
You mean...
It's Trian. Even if we refrain from ever using the power of the Century Gate again, her soul continues to slowly drift away from her body. There isn't much time left.
Perhaps it wouldn't be such a bad idea to let her relinquish her role as the gatekeeper.
You have a point.
I believe there's...
Souls will be spent until they dissolve into dust. Such as once we had a whole and connected body. If that now we are fragmented into numerous selves. Despite we can choose how our branches will perish in a way that is most beneficial to the flame chase journey.
Compared with saying farewell to one person, watching many fade away before me is even more sorrowful.
But advancing is the destined end of Yanis's trial. There's no retreat in our path. Don't feel sad about saying goodbye to us. We have already agreed on this.
It won't be long before I forget what sorrow tastes like.
So...
What? Where did that come from?
After all this talking, we are feeling a bit hungry. Plus, it's nearly the entry hour now. Do you remember when we first met, Aggie? You were still a little one, and...
While my emotions might be fading, those memories are still as vivid as... Please, let me do it. What would you like to eat?
It's fine. Leave it to us. You should rest for now. It won't take long. And see you tomorrow, Aggie. Nevertheless, that nightmare is ominous. Memories are slipping away, evenly just as expected. Another trip must be made into the abyss.
Long time no see, Professor Anaxa.
Who are you?
It's been a while. I'm the one who once overthrew the entire classroom in that spiritual physics lecture.
Oh, it's you.
No way. Do you really still remember that, Professor?
I remember that glib tongue of yours. What brings you here? Surely you're not here to reminisce.
You could tell.
Of course. You only beat around the bush when you have a hidden agenda.
That's not true. I'm here to seek enlightenment, as always. Could you please teach me everything you know about the black-robed swordmaster?
Rumors sure travel fast. Unfortunately, I too know nothing about it. I can only tell you that it is clad in a black robe and wields a greatsword. At least, it looks like a greatsword. It's shaped like a twisted half-sun, and a peculiar dagger resembling a crescent moon. By the way, take this with you. I got it from the sneak attack. It's yours now.
Oh. I was right. It is this thing. The one who torched Aedes Elysiae to the ground. And killed everyone.
Don't try to be a hero. No one in Akama stands a chance against that thing right now.
Is that what the Titan said as well?
Not at first. But the god relented after having had a taste of its power. Even with the god possessing me, I couldn't fight against that blade. That incredible power doesn't seem to be granted by any Titan.
Are you suggesting that it originates from beyond Amphorius?
It's possible. Much like the Black Tide, no?
Nonetheless, it's an enemy we must overcome.
We? Drop the pipe dream, Phynon. No one wants to see you fall by their blade.
Their mere presence will endanger the Holy City and the Flame Chase.
You know that I don't believe in...
You don't believe in the so-called prophecy, I know. However, I just want to eliminate a threat to the city I pledged to protect. That's all.
Take a seat. I suppose I can tell you one...
What's wrong, Trian?
Nothing. Just remember a monster in the black cloak.
Don't be scared. There are no bad guys here. Didn't you save everyone with the Century Gate, Trian?
Trian threw it away. Far, far away.
We got back safe from the Grove because of you, Trian. You're the reason the Flame Chase journey can continue.
Sorry.
For the same thing, of course. Remember? Tomorrow we will reveal the prophecy's past to everyone. But first, we need to restore the memories since Yanis caused the fragmentation. We can only turn... Also, remember to get breakfast ready for Aggie before...
Oh, yes!
Oh, on that note... Saffron? Ah, yes. It's also a symbol of Yanisopolis. If we are to replicate memories, and when we first met Aggie, we added that to the porridge we made for her, and she really...
I see! It's like killing 3 birds with 1 stone!
But it all depends... After all, it was us who took the core flame. We will have to give it a try. If there's truly no other way... In our current state, we probably can't do anything to them.
Leave it to Trian. Trian knows how to play cute.
In any case, let's look for saffron first. I hope there's still... I remember that aged saffron is preserved in sealed jar. Let's be on the lookout as we go.
Tribby promises you that everything will be fine.
Is a dead end ahead. Turn back, teacher.
What? Aggie? No, it's an illusion.
Wow, this room is huge.
Trina, did you? Yeah, I saw it.
What are you two whispering about?
Trian can't even hear our own telecommunication.
Well, never mind. Trian suddenly feels like this place... Oh, there's a whiff of safari in this room. It's right over there. Over here. Follow Trian. Trian, slow down.
Separation is our fate. Our futile death is not the solution.
Right here.
Sweet. Wait, this isn't... Never mind that for now. Could it be? Is it possible? But why haven't Oryx has the whims of a child?
Come on. This isn't the right time to be playing games.
Separation and death, reconciliation, doesn't come easily for a mortal.
Are these visions also fragments of the past?
Tribby! Tribby! Coming!
But what? Huh?
I swear! Tribby, why aren't you saying?
We were just lost in our what you saw was likely,
Okay.
Could Oryx be trying to make us falter? Something feels off. Tribby, don't you think this temple is a little too quiet?
What do you mean?
It might just be an illusion. But Trina, is Oryx really putting us through a trial?
Still no luck finding any safari.
I suppose we can do without it. Let's try to convince Oryx.
At least they didn't toss us out straight away. Whoa. Trina, look at this. So cool. This quiet in here. Do all Titans live in dark places like this? What's going on? Oryx disappeared?
Are you saying that the black-robed swordmaster is not just tied to the Black Tide, but is also hunting for core flames everywhere?
This is the most plausible possibility. First, it has a vessel that can hold. Let's start with the first premise. It's peculiar. The second premise is even more explicit. When it was engaged in fierce battle with many of us and was heavily distracted, it remained consistently focused on me. Or rather, on the Titan Cersei's inside me.
So it's plundering the flames. But if your argument holds up, wouldn't they be headed to Akama soon? The vortex of Genesis is full of the Titan's core flames.
Not necessarily. Let's call that person the Flame Reaver for now. If my presumption holds, that person has 3 targets. The first target is me. The second target is Oryx, who hasn't yet fallen. And the third is Akama and the Vortex of Genesis, where the core flames are housed. But I suspect Akama won't be their first target. Kefali's core flame is guarded by the Council of Elders' arcane power. And Fagusa's water curtain should be able to block out any external perceptions.
What about Thanatos and Aquila? Their core flames are yet to be restored.
The whereabouts of Thanatos remain a mystery to all. As for Aquila, can you fly?
No, I can't. Why are you asking that?
Can that Swordmaster fly?
Good point. But what if they do grow wings?
If they had wings, I wouldn't have made it out of the grove alive.
That's a relief. Anyway, since the Flame Reaver has 2 targets, we need to move fast.
With the distances between Akama, the grove, and these potential targets, I believe we should bolster our defenses and...
Oryx! Are you in here?
No response at all.
Did they foresee that we were coming and hide in the fog? Or...
Treeby, we should leave. This temple has other people in it.
What?
Huh. Listen, footsteps. Fast ones. 3 or 4 people coming this way. Come on, we need to hide. Whoever they are, we...
Treeby, Trinan, come check this out. What's this?
Trian feels like it's so familiar.
Ah!
We only saw the two of you collapsed on the side of the road when we arrived.
Danny and I looked around, but we couldn't find any traces of Lady Trianne.
What about the black-robed swordmaster?
Blast it! Of course it's them. We were still too late. I fear something bad has happened to Orynyx's core flame.
Then Lady Trianne...
She doesn't have much divine power left. We can barely sense anything.
That you're both safe is all. Everyone, we must take action now. We should split into two groups. One group will, the other group will come with me to pursue the black-robed swordmaster and recover the... I didn't get to tell you this before, but Anaxa and I already have our misgivings about the Black Tide. I'll tell you the details as we move. Opportunities are fleeting on the battlefield. We should hurry.
Lord Finan!
Did Aglaya's people get here?
Yes. Lady Aglaya already knows about the situation and sent along a message. Finan, I understand that Swordmaster is of great importance to you. But if you charge in without a plan, I fear that you won't be the only one who dies in vain.
I understand. Hatred is a hero's deadliest poison. I have no intention of fighting alone. If that Swordmaster really is related to the Black Tide, the Chrysos heirs must not take them lightly. I have indeed planned to
Renan will stay in the Abyss too. That way, both sides can communicate with each other if anything happens.
Thank you, everyone. We're back, Aglaya.
You should have come to me first, Finan.
Aggie, there's no need to scold Snowy. Makima is currently in grave...
I know. It's Finan. Tell us your plan. Time is up.
This being is not just hunting titans, but taking the core flames too?
Yes. Just like the Flame Chase journey is doing. Professor Anaxa thinks the Flame Reaver's arrival is likely a sign the Black Tide has spread further.
Regardless of whether you're right, this being is still far more aggressive than we expected.
But its madness is also an opportunity for us. If its goal is the core flame, then that means us humans can lure it into a trap. Anaxa had already left the Holy City with Cersei's core flame while we were on our way to the Abyss, so he can make preparations for the battlefield.
Tell me, what makes...
Because this time, the power from beyond the sky is also at a... She is the key. We need your other companion, too.
Ma'am, do you mean...
I see. Finan, that battlefield you mentioned, is it Castrum Kremnos?
Yes. I'm sure everyone remembers the astonishing miracle our partner here performed with her companion during the battle with Nikador, and how they awakened Castrum Kremnos' past. That will be the key to our victory. We will use Orynyx's power to once again open up. Then, we'll seal the Flame Reaver in the maze of time.
Impressive. Orynyx has fallen, and Yanis's divine power already belongs to Makima. Once we take back the core flame, the Swordmaster will have no means of escape. It's very clever, using the element of surprise instead of brute strength. Can you do it, little one?
Yeah.
Such enthusiasm. I'm glad to see you're confident. By the way, the Council of Elders declared a state of emergency when Treeby went missing. Kainos and her following have heard tell of the incident at the Grove, and are galvanizing support in secret. I fear she'll make...
What are they plotting?
That short-sighted politician likely believes the Chrysos heirs have outlived their usefulness, and is making preparations for her next step. But that's a problem for another day. I've sent Castorus ahead to the Council with a message. She should be able to keep the situation under control for the time being. Finan, it is my hope.
Of course. You may count on me to lead the charge.
I apologize for tasking you to spearhead the plan once again. The situation brooks no delay. Of course. Should you feel fatigued after our copy, we are grateful to you for... May carefully sharpen our...
You mean Mighty? He's dealing with... Don't worry. That man would...
Farewell, my dear friend.
You and I. If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me once more, Mighty Mos.
I knew you'd be here.
I heard you're about to set off on an expedition.
That's right. It's going to be a tough battle.
Is that why you're here? To pray to the dead Nikon?
No, just the opposite. You can entrust the front lines to us this time. You can't afford...
Have you heard the story of Geocles the Mountain Breaker?
Sounds like you've spoken with Cartonas. That's the name of the legendary mountain dweller, right?
Let's have a chat before we go our separate. Cartonas told me that back in ancient times, the mountain of Geocles was different. He resisted their traditional way of life, yearning for the world beyond the mountain.
He sounds a lot like you.
Yes. That is why he, too, faced the same dilemma as I do. One day, during one of Geocles' many ventures, the Ladonians were at war with their arch-enemies, the Companions, and they used the mountain as a base to carry out guerrilla warfare operations. When Geocles, who had taught himself the common tongue, approached a soldier, Ladonians were planning to plant mines and explosives all over the mountain, and then lure their enemies within. With danger lurking with every step, the mountain dwellers' homes were no longer safe.
Let me guess. They refused change and chose to put up with the situation instead.
That's right. The mountain dwellers were fearful of even the smallest change to their lifestyle, let alone leaving their home. Despite the imminent war, the elders would rather negotiate for peace instead of leaving the mountains. This made Geocles both angry and sad. But he didn't give up. If you were in his shoes, what would you have done?
Lead my people on a resistance, perhaps. I'm not sure. I can't think of a solution that would make everyone happy.
A solution that would make everyone happy, huh? That's how naive we are. Well, he took the mountain dweller's store of gemstones and traded them with the Ladonians for a massive amount of gunpowder. But he didn't do this to fight the Companions. Under the cover of night, he set ablaze the forest surrounding the settlement, forcing his people to flee the mountain. That great fire marks the beginning of mountain...
But leaving their homeland also brought many mountain dwellers...
They were hunted by Kremnoans or enslaved. Indeed. That is that is Geocles for you. It's simply because he took action and enacted change with his own hands. He didn't try to make everyone understand him, nor did he even waste time trying to make everyone happy. He started a great fire and burned the shackles of tradition to ashes. And then...
You've made up your mind, haven't you?
I'll be leaving Akuma soon to fight the Great Dark. So, listen well. If there comes a day when we meet again on the battlefield, remember to stab your sword into my back through my 10th thoracic vertebra. That's my weak spot, and the only way to kill me.
You have my word.
Go now. Battlefield calls. Send that. If you find yourselves with no other recourse, pray to that blade in the sky. Loudly call out the name.
That's the sound of an all-out war. Not the kind of ruckus Professor Anaxa can raise on his own. Let's hurry. The battlefield is just ahead. No way. A Kremnoan. I didn't think she'd managed to send the Kremnoans to assist. Brave warrior, what's the situation on the front line?
And Ackerman?
What? Didn't Aglaya tell you?
Aglaya, that vile usurper. I spit on her name. Our king will be back soon.
Rest in peace. Did they come to fight on their own accord?
Harmony and unison.
Show me what you can do. I'll defeat this without fear. I won't do. I choose you.
Nice, like a good... My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Trust me. Together, we can do anything!
You've arrived, huh? Step up, let's see ya. It ain't over.
We can get stronger. I venture forth to hunt. Forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Me!
Never hesitate!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
We're almost there.
Once we take back the core for rest,
But remember what Mighty said before? Cast aside all Let's go, partner.
Finally.
Pent in the memories of the dead! Executioner!
You sure know how to keep a man waiting. Any later, and I fear the Titan would have sacrificed him.
Frail child of humanity, it is more effort keeping you hale and whole against that blade than it is in seeking the truth of the world.
may song bring us victory.
Step up, let's see ya.
Stars echo.
I venture forth to hunt.
didn't come down from the sky? This city is mine anyway. So why shouldn't I go through the front door?
Kremnoan Legion.
Long time no see, Mikador.
Never hesitate! This is being in sync. We can do it!
In the mood for another beating?
Petty tricks.
Step up, let's see ya.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds. Never hesitate!
Nice, like a good my friends. Indulge yourselves!
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant!
Heed my call! I am the Lance of Fury. The agony this world needs! Witness this. New God has come to Castrum Kremnos.
Look! The warriors have...
Are the rumors true?
As the Council of Elders said.
They really gave the core flame of strife to a Kremnoan at the end.
What a noisy crowd.
This, doesn't feel right.
It's probably because Orynyx is gone. Orynyx was a generous titan in the eyes of the people. They graced us with miracles, allowing humanity to reap many...
What they don't know is that the Titan didn't do... Regardless, the Titan has fallen, and we must surrender Orynyx's core flame.
A meeting with that woman again so soon? I just can't catch a break.
Professor Anaxa, why don't you find someplace to rest? Matters that require Aglaya's attention are piling up. You two meeting again will, forgive my honesty, only distract her. Just try to stay on your best behavior, if you know what I mean.
That's not up to me, I'm afraid. I've been trapped in her prison the moment I set foot in this holy city. The price of having a Titan living in my head, I suppose. Don't worry, I don't want trouble either.
Professor Anaxa can be a bit unrestrained. Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
I'm sure you don't need my help handling Orynyx's core flame. So I'll be off. I have some personal matters to attend to.
Somehow feels like D has closed himself off even more after he completed his trial.
Yeah, A lot has happened in the past few days. You've been lost in thought for a while now too, Treeby. Did Trinon bring news?
Yes. She has found Trian. She was at the bottom of the valley outside the temple. But that's where the good news ends.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. They also found someone else besides Trian. He was no better than a corpse when Trinan and Hyacinth arrived. He had suffered more cuts than could be counted and leaped off a cliff from a great height, all to free Trian's body from the clutches of the black-robed swordmaster.
What a brave soul. Do we know who he is?
Yes. It's Krateros.
Stop! If you want this girl dead, you'll have to kill me first.
How ludicrous. Your body made of flesh and blood as it is.
Valorous death before glorious return. As a Kremnoan,
She's lost her divinity. I am, but answer me this, child of strife.
As the leader of the God Shield Brigade's elite, a pathetic killer like you could never understand the... Good! Supreme glory shall be mine, as I indulge in the libations and incense offered. Come! Let us fight! For Kremnos! For my king! For Amphorius!
We foresaw this cruel parting 1,000 years ago. Today is but a reminder of that bitter taste.
But Lady Aglaya, I don't understand. Why does she look like she really turned into a doll?
Don't be sad, Hyacinth. Trian has used up her borrowed time from Yen. Her spirit is now riding the wind.
If a world like that true, does that mean everyone from the Grove is there too?
It exists, Hyacinth. Do you not remember? The prophet loves all of its creations dearly, and would never bear to lead us astray. What about the Kremnoan veteran? How is he doing?
The Twilight Courtyard has done all we can. Even so, we've only managed to keep him from breathing his last. I had to use the Sky Priest's techniques to help him to walk again. But if light ever disappears from Akama for good... No. Let's hope that...
The parting hour is upon us. Yet the golden thread runs slack. The heroes have returned with their spoils. Everyone, please take this opportunity to rest and prepare for what awaits us. You've returned unscathed and brought tidings of triumph. Truly a moment worthy of
It's incredible to think that we returned Nikador's core flame not so long ago. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that you and your friend's arrival has melted the glaciers of history.
You could say this is the true face of... I do not see a Naxa around. Was this under your instructions, Finan?
Yes, it just seems...
A rash decision. After all, he's still... I do concur. The Chrysos heirs had initially cropped, but this unforeseen turn...
If we don't return the core flames to the vortex of Genesis with the most pressing issue at hand...
Finan, Castrus, mighty, and only a chosen few possess the capacity to assume divinity. The elite among the Chrysos heirs. We would never hastily extend our invitation, yet we cannot compel anyone into divinity, as it would be
truly a
Yeah. How about letting her give it a try? Mem special mem.
I see the Reaper has forsaken you too, teacher.
It simply put my life in the hands of the Twilight Courtyard. That priest girl's medical talent, but this isn't about me, Mighty Mos.
Power of strife is stirring a tempest within me as we speak. My bones have turned into... I've made history. And henceforth divinity and kingship shall...
Indeed. You've realized the aspirations of... And now, you can at last bring our people home.
What? Over 2 millennia passed. Yet, gazing upon our history, this history, the sheer absurdity, the city and the beliefs that Kremnoans hold so dearly.
You! Are you trying to strip Kremnoans of the pride we've amassed over thousands of years?
That pride holds little significance, Krateros. It will be to renounce the title of king.
No!
Convey my message to every Kremnoan.
Do not do this, Mighty Mos. I beg you.
Our history commenced in the year 2506 of the Light Calendar. Concluded in the year 4931. I, Mighty Mos, last king of Castrum Kremnos, son of Gorgo, do hereby proclaim the Kremnoan dynasty comes to an official close today.
You have killed us. You have killed us all.
No. I am granting you my mother's signet ring. It served as a symbol of kingship, and I now imbue it with a fresh significance. Take it, and rally those who have lost their identities. Convey the words of Mighty Mos, now ascended to divinity. You no longer need to chase fleeting honors or face death on the battlefield as if it were your sole destination. However, you must adapt to fit. A cruel fate awaits Amphorius. No matter how yet, you shall tread the only path out.
Why task me with...
Because only humans can guide the path to be trodden by humans. It's not the humans who stand ready to raise their shields high.
I failed to save that child.
That is irrelevant. As demigods, they have long been prepared for it. What truly matters is that...
The one who persuaded Aglaya to set me free that night. Was that...
Yes.
She's not one to easily make a concession.
I staked my mother's name to guarantee the integrity of your soul to her. And I promised her that I would dedicate all I have.
And what is next, Mighty Mos? Where will you be headed now?
To the place where I belong. To fulfill my promise. The madness that has plagued Nikedor and the darkness that has consumed Amphorius. It's now my turn to fight against it. There are some people to meet with before I leave. Let's go. Cry out for victory.
You're here, Mightimos. It seems that you are prepared.
Yes.
You aided Akuma through yet an...
Isn't that exactly what you...
Not everything unfolds according to my... You are ready to dedicate all...
Throughout my time...
And what is it?
It's the magnetic allure. They strive not to disappear. That is precisely what...
I am truly on. And now, Mightimos.
I shall see Nikador's... I will secure enough time.
Mightimos. And...
Huh. What did you see?
Despite the passage of 1,000 years, every word of that prophecy remains as vivid as ever. You shall have your final bath in warm and radiant gold.
Just as...
What's the reason for the laughter?
I was just thinking.
But I cannot forgo the delightful So, I assume you also glimpsed yours.
One day, you shall die with a wound in your back.
Well, that is a rather straightforward scenario.
If I were to be terrified by drivel with no basis, I would not have attracted your gaze and joined the flame.
You speak the truth. May you be destined for a powerful fate. And may we farewell, mighty.
Is Lady Trebios?
Lord Mighty!
Hyacinth. So you are the physician Krateros spoke of. It's no wonder then that he was pulled back from the brink of death. You have much...
I can take that as a compliment, right?
I've heard about what happened at the Grove. I'm deeply sorry for your loss.
I've heard far too much about death and grief.
That's a valid point.
Well, I must say, if it...
You should prepare yourself. Humanity has already taken hold of strife. And one day, it will also reach the sky.
Do you really believe I can do it? Even my ancestor, that hero of...
Given your good rapport with the demigods.
You've always been so perceptive, Lord Mighty. Right. You are here looking for Lady Treeby and Lady Trina, no?
No need. I've already bid farewell to Aglaya.
You've bid...
I'm heading back to
Oh.
On... second.
I'm
Tell them that there is no longer...
Lord Mighty.
I'll be embracing my destiny before you do, Castorus.
Can you feel Thanatos right now?
I don't feel them at all. You have been painstakingly seeking that Titan for so long.
You mean...
Death refused to...
I would never do... So...
Returning home. Work harder, Castorus. Go and do what you have to do, so that the trials we have...
I will. Look, may we reunite on the others.
Outlanders? No, if all goes according to plan, this may be our final meet. That means a lot to me. Basic. How about you let me guess what's on your... Are you gonna say something insane again, Trailblazer? Now that I bear the divine within me, I can get the vague feeling that, with this departure, fear that I will never again return. You have my gratitude. Yes? Well, feels peculiar, I suppose. But this one, it's pretty good. I wish the same for you during your time in Amphorius.
Isn't the prince anymore. He's...
What's going on?
We salute the Guardian of Amphorius.
We salute. We dedicate.
Farewell. It's been...
I should have known.
Hey, don't go pointing fingers without cause. I see those kids over there? They're the ones who brought every...
I admit.
Were you seriously just going to sneak off without a word with me?
Well, I was actually on my way to...
Oh, that's quite an honor, I suppose. We better not leave them waiting too long.
The road to Castrum Kremnos from here is long. Perhaps it wouldn't be a bad idea to take a... I think I see more than just a...
I'm thinking... maybe it's about time the god of strife gets a new name. How about the god of solidarity?
Farewell!
Or preservation? Donghang.
I recommend that you...
All right. It's about time for us to part ways. Any final goodbyes you want to share? This might be your last... Why so quiet? I thought divinity...
Do you truly feel as carefree as you seem?
You know what? You sound just like Aglaia at this moment, but you're not off the mark. I just thought that putting on a nonchalant front for this occasion might help us preserve some dignity.
I can see through your deception, even without the power of mind reading.
Am I really that terrible at controlling my facial expressions? Well, with that said, thank you for aiding me in defeating my archenemy, Mightimos.
No need to thank me. This triumph brings no delight, nor does it signify closure. You understand that more than me.
Indeed. In the end, I still haven't unraveled the mystery behind that black-robed swordmaster. And I can't even ascertain their demise. Maybe I've never managed to cut off my destiny.
But that matters not. Pain may be cured, but scars remain. And this should not be effaced. Even with the divine might of Ornyx, you cannot stop the past from leaving its marks in our blind spots. Can you genuinely let go of everything as soon as that swordmaster is dead? That's impossible. Revenge is merely an obligation that must be carried out, and no one can find mental fulfillment through it.
You're right.
Look forward. Chew up and swallow your past. And make sure emptiness and bitterness are not the only flavors you know. Remember that there is a whole world behind you waiting to be saved.
I will keep that in mind.
I have a final favor to ask. Please look after the Kremnoan warriors in my absence. They will undoubtedly face challenges while assimilating into Akama. It is my sole regret that I cannot stand by them during this time.
Do not worry. Leave it to me. And, while I'm at it, I'm going to find out if the Kremnoan language is really missing that many words.
The Kremnoan philosophy can never be encapsulated in a mere dictionary. But if there's a chance in the next life, you should come visit my library. I'll be on my way, Deliverer. Remember to stay alive till the final act.
Yes. Same goes for you. Don't die too easily. May triumph always be yours.
Oh, right. One last question.
Go ahead. You better not leave any regrets behind.
Are you the one who told Cartonis about the signet ring?
Well... who knows?
up, my son. Yes, Mother. Mother, there's some...
What is it, Midamos?
Why must we learn to fight?
It is for glory and honor, my son.
Is that really...
What makes you say so?
Because you don't sound entirely sure.
You're right, Midamos. I once believed those words, without question. Until your father. It was at that moment. I no longer put my faith in any oath, or that of your mother, Midamos. Your guardian.
That dream always ends there. Crateros said that shortly. Yet each night she would show up. But now... I think I finally come to understand. And now... It is time for this journey to reach its end.
Look! Midamos is back!
Glory belongs to you!
We've got fresh pomegranate juice. Want to try some?
Welcome back!
We meet again, Your Highness.
Welcome back!
Say, come and check out what I just wrote.
Midamos! Need the doors to... Did you just come back from training?
It's been a while.
Meet you at the festival.
Welcome home, Midamos. Have you found something?
I smell sunlight and the wind of Akama. This was your favorite spot, wasn't it, Trian?
Lady Trian. Why did it have to end up like...
Take it easy, Cass. Departure is a part of life. It's just that ours isn't as tumultuous as it is for ordinary folks. When we started our journey, Yanis had already... It's only natural for us to follow the same path since we inherited their destiny.
If you don't mind, Treeby, are you still willing to unveil that past for us? The past regarding the prophecy?
What do you seek to learn, Snowy?
Midamos has left the city to face his own fate. That is, the fate of every demigod. We will all eventually let go of our past to follow the same path as his. So, what I want to know is, as Amphorius' first demigod, what has sustained you to make it this far without looking back? despite the fracturing of your body and the numerous departures you have endured.
All right.
Teacher, are you...
Dee is already doing what he has to do. What reason do we have to keep it from them? Let's go, everyone. Let's go to the abyss of fate and see how it used to be. I will leave it to you. Trinan,
Treeby, are you not coming with us?
I want to stay here with Trian for a bit longer.
I see.
Since you have made your decision, see you later, teacher.
Cass, are you not going with them?
No. I'd prefer to remain. She hated being alone.
What's this?
A little gift that I had hoped to deliver to her personally.
Oh. So you saw us arguing that day?
Yes. I figured Lady Trian would like it a lot, so I bought it.
I see. Cass, you know, I recognized it immediately that day. It truly is an authentic piece from Yanisopolis.
Then why?
It's just that Trian had forgotten far more things than I. For example, she forgot that this glass object meant something unfortunate according to the traditions of our homeland.
I'm sorry, Lady Treeby. Should I...
No need to apologize, Cass. At that time, I simply didn't want her to be trapped by our past, especially considering how much time had passed since we left home. But now... it might just be the perfect gift for Trian.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. While you and I have long accepted this absurd fate, they remain fresh and inexperienced. Teacher, don't let the weight of...
But it would be even more cruel if we allow them to ignorantly fall before the gates of the new world. They will eventually need to know the truth. We just need the right opportunity. This, to me...
So, this is how the Temple of the Three Fates looked back...
At this point, Yanisopolis still resides under Aquila's protection. Yet it is all...
Is it because Amphorius has entered Era Bellica?
Yes. Strife remains distant from this part of Amphorius right now. But in 5 years' time, at the same entry hour...
Then, where...
Right over there.
Why does she look...
It's because we don't quite recall how we...
Oh, my apologies.
Please don't. We should... It's time to witness our last
You're here, Orynyx.
This is our memory. So your senses are also aligned with the truth.
False prophecy, huh? So you still...
But the black tide has already arrived, and Yanis remains in slumber. If even the god of Pathos... Those chosen by fate would never have their family taken from them. And how can I alone remain safe and secure while watching the entire world crumble before my eyes?
It's our mother. She fell from the spot into the valley a long time ago. It was during a grand ceremony held to seek Yanis's guidance, but things took an unexpected turn. It was—
Did something go wrong with the ceremony?
Yes, but those two occurrences were in fact unrelated. Kefali's response was simply a coincidence on that frosty night with treachery abound. As the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis met her demise, the world bare— Let's keep up with her. This story—
That thing ahead.
It's the altar of Lantern. But that's not our destination. We're heading to the left.
This place used to be massive. Such a hidden space like this. Is this Yana?
Not only that, it also serves as a lock.
This is the largest puzzle.
Just follow the designated path.
Seems pretty straightforward. That's not talking smack. It's clearly a compliment. Mighty. If he were still— Enough with the talking. Let's just get started.
Of a high priest now.
Getting that stone ball to the endpoint looks pretty tough. My hands are shaking just from looking at it. Secret door is open.
Go inside, and you'll see the place where we grew up.
You grew up in a place like this?
By the time we were born, the role of the Holy Maiden had already diminished to a mere title. To maintain appearances.
Even so, I still find—
20 years can go by in no time.
Trinon, for most people, 20 years is a long period of time.
Right. Becoming a demigod sure changes how one lives through time. It's hard to believe it's been so long. Your power is exceptional, Little Gray. This place looks exactly as before. Let's explore the room a bit.
There's so many boxes.
These should be our belongings.
Red glass.
We were still very young the first time we saw it. It looked so sparkly that it wasn't until we were older that we learned, and on the day Mother returned later on. Let's move on to the bedroom.
It's
just as expected. Mama.
That's right, my sweet.
I wish I could go.
Oh.
I want to know how to.
Ah, I see. If you want me to
What is it?
be a good girl, just sleep through.
That's it? But
Because
how long?
tomorrow, my sweet, if not tomorrow, that means the ritual is that I'll be waiting for you there. It's the end of the west wind. The black in the rosy horizon, you'll see.
Wow. I know. I'll turn the moon into a ship.
As long as you sailed, our wishes will come true together.
If the final murmurs of the Titan are, if such a place really exists, then our promise still stands. Please. Wait. After those 10 years, we finally settled.
Where did she go?
This way. Now, we'll go through this shelf.
But how? With Yanis's power?
Indeed.
So this...
Yes. The answer.
It's a secret passage.
It was a secret passage prepared by the Holy Maiden's supporters for Mother and me as a precaution. And now, it has turned into our passage to escape, just as anticipated.
The temple was in quite a state. Did someone do it on purpose?
Not while others were willing to... I can't move it. Time Titan? Is that you? Someone will help me.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Let's see.
Harmony and unison.
The fearless will stop fear. I won't do.
This is being in sync.
In the mood for another beating?
Trust me. We can do anything!
I venture forth to hunt. Forever.
Triumphant!
Victory is inevitable! It gets stronger.
Never hesitate!
Yeah, it's over already. Fast enough for you.
like this. Regardless of our... We don't remember... It's closer... Passage is now cleared. Thank you, nameless god.
Whoa!
Relax. Take it easy.
All these people, they're just civilians, not enemies.
Mostly, but it...
Hey, little one.
I heard there's a lovely holy maiden living in the temple. And I want to... I couldn't stop her.
Oh, really? I was here to meet the holy...
Huh? What a bummer.
It's getting late. We couldn't go home.
Okay, then. We'll come back. By the way they are dressed, the siblings look like civilians living outside the temple. Mother mentioned that when she was a holy maiden, stealing from the temple was punishable by death. But that poor girl had no family, and perhaps these two children are the descendants of that girl from back then.
Ah, Lady Maiden. Lady Maiden, you need to dress warmer. It's pretty cold out. Let me get you a blanket.
No need to trouble yourself.
Oh. No, here. What's wrong, Lady Maiden?
This lady is Mother's old friend. When we were little, we've always remembered the familiar.
Apologies, Lady Maiden, but the Yanis vault is under maintenance today.
Perfect. That way.
All right.
The Yanis...
It's where Yanis's heart lies, and it's also the place.
Trebios. What does that name actually mean?
The one with three lives. Mother believed our birth was blessed by the three titans of fate. She named us thus to express her gratitude. Looking at how things...
I hope for an end to strife in the world. Resonate all together. Never hesitate. I choose you.
Step up, let's see ya.
I venture forth to hunt.
Forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Confidence.
The fearless will not fear.
Finally! The Yanis vault is right ahead.
At long last. I knew there was some sanity left in you, Yanis. No, Yanis, I've come here. By the blood of the Lamb and the strength of my blade-wielding right hand. I am Trebios, the listener, the announcer, and the witness. I, the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis, the Walker of the Infinite Paths, have come forth to assume your duty. Just as I wished. This journey promises to be a long one. With a no matter. My hands are not made for bear. Without a doubt, Titan. Let the prophecy shatter me, so that I may open a myriad of paths for this imperiled world. I understand. Thank you. Now... But did you see that? I have assumed my duty. And stand ready. We will step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity. And thus... we shall sweep apart Amphorius' pitch-dark fog. May we... follow the myriad paths trodden, and reunite at the end of the West, Mother. I shall see you.
Who dares lay hands on the core flame?
I knew this would come.
It's opening up! Move aside and get ready! The Holy Maiden?
Nice. Surely there's something better out there.
What's happening here? Lady Maiden, where's... Look at what she's holding, you buffoon! Take your positions and ready your arms! We're taking back the core flame!
Bring it on!
What?
Come forth, loyal guard. This is your last time right here. However, otherwise...
Captain! Do it. If any of you want to get rich, then come with me.
We can't just stand by and do nothing.
I hope for an end to strife in the world. Resonate all together.
Fangs and claws got dull.
Never hesitate! No!
I'm on it. I choose you.
Step up, let's see ya.
Tonight, stars echo.
Life's like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Show me what you can do. Fear fear.
How's... that... could the Titan... That woman is the traitor!
I should go.
Let's keep up.
opening up for me. Oh, Yanis, protect me.
Let's see.
All together.
The Titan is on her side. Watch out!
Harmony and unity.
Impossible!
We can do it.
In the mood for it.
Get her!
The main path is likely well guarded. What do I do? Just as I thought.
Resonate all together.
Fangs and claws got double. The fear not fear.
This is being in sync?
That won't do. Just as I thought. Inside. There are guards here too. Don't alert them. Let's see.
I hope for an end to strife and harmony and unity.
Show me what you can do. Never hesitate.
Step up! Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Yeah, it's over already. Fast enough for you. Let's see. All together.
May song bring us the resonate all together.
The fear not fear.
I'm on it.
Step up, let's see ya!
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Trust me. We can do anything! Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
I hope for an end to stressing it all together.
Fangs and claws got dull. The fear that kills that fear.
I'm on it. We can do it!
That won't do.
Right. Stars echo.
Life's like a good fruit, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
I venture forth to hunt. Forever. Triumphant! Cha-cha! Victory is inevitable!
It ain't over.
should be the last, but I don't get who has been aiding Trebios in her. Well, history might be blurred by memories. See, if she pulled it off alone.
Trebios had been on her own, but what did we truly...
In that case, let's
Dangerous thoughts. Harmony and unity.
Fangs and claws got dull. Never hesitate! I won't do it.
I'm on it.
I choose you. I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory inevitable!
Light. Souls shall embrace. Stars echo.
Trust me. We can do anything!
Finally, beyond this gate awaits a boundless world. This is where my journey pot of passages. No response. I can't stay here much longer. It's time to leave.
Well...
Not a question that has been puzzling. She's about to reveal the answer.
But nothing happened. What was making her or you hesitate? If she had known this flame-chased journey would proceed as the Titan foretold, bringing about great suffering and fatalities, including her own, would she still have chosen to walk through the...
I think the answer is already within you. And you've made your own
What? You can...
Not really. She can neither see nor hear us, yet she knew that one day, someone would return to unveil this dust-covered memory. We can never know for sure who helped us back then. But it's a letter written by Trebios of the past and sent to her future self. In this memory, it is Trebios of the future who overcomes all difficulties for her and sends her on a long journey toward the tomorrow where we are.
Yes, you'll remember it all. And then find your way back to the gate where everything began. Here, I will set sail toward the distant horizon. Here, you have traveled far on your way home. Such is the maxim that unveils Trebios' fate. You shall shatter into 1,000 fragments and wither on the soil of foreign lands. So, if you ever feel lost, return to this place. I'll keep this memory here for you. Or for me, to embrace it again.
Worry not. The loss is something we've grown used to. Our resolve and our pledge are what Trebios will never forget. Each one of us has never failed to remember. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, among which even life itself holds little value. The hot blood of the sacrificial lamb will not be spilled in vain, like my mother and I.
The libations poured are guaranteed to bear fruit. Just as my blade-wielding right hand is not a hollow formality.
Surmount the myriad passages of Yanis, and we will once again
ride the west wind, and let the wings carry us far away.
So, this is your answer?
That's right. In the name of the three fates, I stand by my answer with no regrets. Now, with or without the gods' blessing, I run towards the world's agony. If I can truly pierce through the utter darkness, we will meet again at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring.
Lady Trebe, do you still think that everything will be fine tomorrow?
Yeah, that's what Trian would say as well.
With all due respect, Lady Trebe, you know perfectly well that see you tomorrow is nothing but a white lie. I hope your toughness is not a mask hiding a lonely heart.
Cass, that's not a lie. See you tomorrow is the greatest prophecy in the world.
Prophecy?
Listen, in every corner of this land, every heartbeat carries a prayer for that prophecy to come true. It may be that only a few heroes will bring tomorrow to the new world, but the prophecy of leading everyone to tomorrow belongs to all in Amphorius.
But not everyone has the chance to see tomorrow. How can such words be called a prophecy?
Because people believe it will come true, and they are trying hard to hold on to that belief. Even as the world teeters on the brink of collapse, everyone is pressing forward, longing to reach farther and move toward tomorrow. And that is why a holy maiden exists to lead the world toward tomorrow, and why Yanisopolis' prophecy unfolds as passages. Fate is not about the outcome, but the journey. It's not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but rather the paths that lead beyond the gate, where people tread toward the sea of flowers. So, Cass, if anything is troubling you, just set it aside for tomorrow. There's no difference between demigods and mortals. The troubles we encounter can only be resolved by our future selves. Reflect through the long night. Wait for the dawn as you think. Then set off at daybreak. The hesitant part of us will be left behind in the dark, while the determined side of us will know no fear. Because that's how Tribios has journeyed so far to spread the prophecy. Beckoning the morning sun, and the tomorrow it promises to bring. We will now continue the journey and face our destiny. We will step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity, and thus we shall sweep apart Amphorius' pitch-dark fog. And at the end, all will reach that silver white shoal. That end of the journey. That new world and new tomorrow. It is a haven free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No sorrow can linger there. We've made a promise to meet again at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring. See you tomorrow, Brienne.
See you tomorrow!
Child of humanity, surely you are not waiting for the arrival of night.
Nights do not fall upon Akama.
That's why it's futile for you to wait here.
Honestly, I didn't expect the renowned Reason Titan to behave like this.
And that's all thanks to you. If your soul weren't as prickly as a hedgehog, I wouldn't have to act this way. If you were more accommodating, you wouldn't be opposing me all the time, and I could teach you more freely instead.
It was you who insisted on implanting the core flame in me. Forget it. Cut the sarcasm and just say what you need to say.
Fine, fine. All I want is to remind you. There's not much left in your soul. If you don't do something soon, I will have to take over this body.
If I'm not worried, why should you be? I know what you're planning. You just want my help answering the question. What exactly are we? Correct?
It's good that you remember. Thus, equivalent exchange. It's only fair.
Then rest easy. The answer will soon be revealed, and you'll have to return my body shortly.
Is that true?
Certainly. I initially thought this extremely frail state would hinder me from getting my body back. But I didn't expect the answer to be right within it. That saved me a lot of trouble. I don't even need the black-robed Swordmaster's ceremonial blade.
That's certainly worth celebrating.
Regrettably, I can't carry out the upcoming experiment alone.
The girl who's walking with death, is she fully prepared?
Be patient, Titan. If we're always so guarded, how can death reach us easily?
Unfortunately, on behalf of Okima, I must ask you to slow your pace.
I forgot about you. My apologies.
A child's words are always carefree. I'll just dismiss these words as nonsense from a cheeky child. Come now, conceited performer. It's time to address your relationship with that Titan.
What if I refuse?
Provocation will only tip Talantan's scales further toward your demise. There's no need to go to such lengths.
Oh, monster neither human nor divine. Don't forget that you won't dare kill me. If you snuff out the core flame of reason, what else can you use to stand against the Council?
Do you two mind if I cut in?
I warned you. Do not interrupt me.
I just have been meaning to ask. Does death really matter to you?
What do you mean?
What I mean is, before I implanted the core flame into your heart, You were already a silent, cold corpse.
And so, some people we have longed, no one backed death. Its arrival would always be so even little gray. Coming from beyond the sky is far heavier than life itself. Just like the destiny that the prophet at the end of the sea of flowers, the souls of the living shall warm thy fingertips. And after an embrace, there shall be